guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Teen Shallot, the Omni King. And today we're going to come back with one of the best series on this channel. What if Deku had Heroic Instinct Part 3? Now, you guys have been wanting this for a long time. All you Heroic Ultra Instinct fans out there, this is for you guys. Now, I'm sorry my videos have been a bit slow. I'm getting back into the groove of uploading daily. So, just have a bit of mercy on me, guys. Alright, I won't be uploading as fast as I used to. I used to just do no homework. Now I do homework. It's pretty sad, but that's the truth. So, you know what? Let's stop with this talk. Let's just get on with it. From where we last left off, Deku had beat the hell out of All Might with one move. He was now in the infirmary with All Might. Now All Might was kind of knocked out, but when he woke up, he saw Deku and he's like, "Young Midoriya, you have surprised me by your power. I have a secret. It's called One for All." Deku's like, "One for All? What's that?" And All Might's like, "It's my quirk." That's your quirk? What does it do? What's your quirk? What's it about? He starts muttering all everywhere. All Might's like, "Calm down, kid. I'll get to that part. Let me just tell you. One day there was a guy named All for One. He saw his brother did not have a quirk, and he decided to give him one. He knew his brother would not be able to do anything against him, so he gave him a mere stockpiling quirk. What All for One did not know was that brother had a quirk. It was useless on its own, but with this stockpiling quirk, it would become amazing, and what you now call One for All. His quirk was to pass on other quirks. And so that is the story of how One for All was born, passed on from each successor to another. Now I am the 8th, and you can soon become the 9th. Really, All Might? Yes. So, young Midoriya, I grant you access to my quirk. Will you take it? And then Deku says, "No, I will not." All Might is really surprised at this. He didn't think that Deku would say no. This is a once in a lifetime chance to ever get a quirk like this. And he said, "Give me your reasoning, young Midoriya." "Well, sir, what I want to tell you right now is this, that I beat you with my quirk. And you're saying One for All is super strong, but if I can beat you when you're at your max, or if you weren't, with you at your max, then I don't think One for All could really help me out in the future." That's a very acute, very analytic, and very kind of rude but fair counter argument. And so, alright, I respect your decision, young Midoriya, but in return, you have to help me find a worthy successor for this quirk. And Deku's like, "Of course, sir, I shall help you." And so after that, it would just become a regular time. They had a nice time bonding and talking, and then after that, Deku went home. Then he saw his mom, and he's like, "Hey mom, how you doing?" She's like, "I'm doing good. It's just I've been feeling pretty lonely after your father left." "Hey, I know someone you could be with, if you want." She's like, "Who?" "Oh, it's okay. It'll be a blind date. It's okay. You trust me, right? You know I won't lie to you." "Are you sure, Zuko? Are you sure I can trust him?" "Yes, of course you can trust him. I trust him. He's like, an uncle or a father figure in my life right now. We bonded not too long ago." "Okay, Zuko, I'll trust your judgment. Now, when will this be set up?" "Oh, next week on Tuesday. Let's say, yes, because today is Tuesday, so next week, 1 week from now." She's like, "Okay, I will go ahead with your plan." And so, Deku had just set up a blind date with his mom and All Might. So now, All Might and his mom are going to be on a blind date, guys. Now, Deku just is full of happiness and then goes to sleep. Next day, he wakes up. and he decides to go to his class. And it was at this moment that Aizawa came in through the door along with everybody else. Bakugo of course tried to pick on him, tried to tell him that he was worthless or he was weak. Deku just let it slide, he didn't really care, as long as Bakugo did not press his boundaries. But Bakugo went and said, now you with that Jiro girl, huh? She looks like a little beep, cause, she must be weak for you to have to protect her. Can't believe she's such a worthless quirk into this school. At this, Deku got kinda mad here, and Jiro looked like she was trying not to cry a bit, cause being with Deku kinda made her a bit emotional, a bit tad, cause she's gonna be a bit out of character for this one, just so Deku can have more character development in the story. And so she can as well. Now, what Deku decided to do next is he's like, Bakugo, take back what you just said right now. And then Bakugo said, no, I will not take back what you do. What are you gonna do? You're weak. You can't do anything to me. Without your quirk, you're nothing but a worthless loser. You should have killed yourself when I told you. Maybe then you could have actually been strong rather than relying on only that quirk of yours. Now, everybody heard this, and they saw what kind of person Bakugo really was. A heartless, ruthless bastard. That's the kind of person he was. And so, Deku decided enough was enough. And he started yelling in rage, seething with anger. Killing intent was going everywhere. It was just like Bloodlust Binding from Plus Ultraman, but this time it was different, more deadly, more killer. And at this moment that Bakugo knew. He beeped up. Deku immediately activated his heroic instinct in the blink of an eye and rushed towards Bakugo. Aizawa was not strong enough or fast enough to stop Deku. So Deku came and he said, this is for all your sins. You piece of crap. Never should have been born. Your parents should never have had you born. You're worthless, stupid, idiot. You should have died the moment you came into this world. You're a disgrace, a waste of space, a waste of mass. I wish you had died the day you were born. If you died, I would be happy. If you died, I wouldn't have been where I am today. Now just go and die, you beep, 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 beep. And then he went, and Bakugo and everybody was shocked. They have never seen Deku get this angry before. All because of what he said to Jiro. Now, Deku went and he said, get out of my face. Beep, beep. Now you guys know what beep, beep, okay? I don't need to say it. He was like, okay. And then Bakugo, in 1 second, he was incredulous. Second, he was angry. Third second, Deku was there. And before Bakugo could even blink, Deku went up and said, instinctual uppercut of fury. And then he landed 100 uppercuts in around 2 seconds. And he hit Bakugo at them. Bakugo was sent flying into the air. And he went back to hit the impact on the ground. He almost died right then and there. If Deku had put his full power into that uppercut, Bakugo would have died for sure, and he would never have come back from that. But what Deku said to Bakugo broke him. He just knew at that moment that the person he called worthless, the person he said could never be anything, defeated him, destroyed him. He basically broke Bakugo's spirit with what he said. So Bakugo had an empty look in his eyes. And Deku knew that he made the right choice of breaking this bastard's spirit. And so he decided to just let it go, and he left for the day, taking Jiro with him. And Jiro's like, you didn't have to do that for me, Deku. Your image might be ruined. And he's like, Jiro, when it comes to you, nothing can ruin my image. To me, you are the heaven itself, an angel that came down from the sky. Would you like to be my girlfriend? Jiro was absolutely shocked. She didn't realize that Deku felt this kind of way, and then she was really surprised. She also had feelings for Deku as well. And so she agreed. And so they took the day off from school. All Might and Aizawa understood everything because Deku told them what Bakugo had done to them. What done to him right after he beat up Bakugo. And then, because it was really fast because he was still in heroic instinct, but now he's not. And so he goes out on a date. And in 3, 2, 1, bam, this is what Jiro's wearing. 3, 2, 1, bam, this is what Deku's wearing. Okay, and now they're going on a date. First, they went to an amusement park, and they went to almost every ride. They then catch a movie, and then they also saw the movie together. After that, they went back to a restaurant where they ate to their heart's content, Deku handling everything. And then Deku walked Jiro back to her house, and then left, and then slept. And at the end of the day, both of them were both thinking about each other. Thinking about how they would see each other and when would they see each other again. Deku felt fulfilled for once in his life. He actually had everything that he wanted. He had a strong quirk, he had friends, he had a great family, and now he also had a girlfriend. Life was looking great for Izuku Midoriya. Or so we all thought. It was now time for the USJ. Deku had arrived at school, and then Aizawa said, "We're all going to the USJ today." Deku put on his hero costume. Now this is 3, 2, 1 how his hero costume looks. It may look simple and plain, but does he really need it when he has like one of the strongest quirks in the world? Exactly. So he goes out with Jiro and he's just sitting next to her. And everybody starts bombarding with questions. First, Mina's like, "You bastard, you got her. She has the most best assets." As I would like to say, I'm not going to say the word out loud. I'll get in trouble. And he's like, she's like the second most beautiful girl in school. And then Deku's like going in front of him and he's looking at him with a seething anger in his face. And he says, "What did you say, Mineta? Are you sure you want to die today?" Mineta's like, No. I'm sorry, Midoriya. What was that? I'm sorry, Midoriya. That's what I thought. Now sit down. And so he sat down. And then Deku went, and then Suyu asked him, "So, are you guys a couple now?" And surprisingly, Deku said, Jiro did not want to say anything. But Deku's like, "Oh, hell no, we telling everybody. Yes, we are together. Now, if anybody even look at her the wrong way, you are gonna have to deal with me, because I'll beat you so bad that you won't even have eyes anymore. Is that understood?" And they're all like, "Yes, sir." And they didn't even talk after that. Just quiet silence. Aizawa was just musing about what was happening, because he's like, "So, Deku's one of those like super powerful protective ones. Everybody better watch out, because this Deku ain't gonna fool around." And so, they arrive at the USJ. Deku goes in along with Jiro, and along comes 13. 13 is all smiling, and so is Uraraka. She admired 13. Deku kinda admired her, but at the same time he didn't. There was really no point for him to do such a thing. Because, what did he have? He didn't have any connection to her, so there was really no point in even liking the hero. But he liked all heroes anyway, but decided to just close his mouth and not pass on any judgment. So he decided to go and just sit next to Jiro, his girl. Then all of a sudden came out a portal. And from that portal came villains. And Kirishima comically said, "Oh, so you guys also have fake villains too? Wow, that's amazing." Aizawa turns around and said, "No, those are real villains, not fake." And so Deku decided, "Sensei, yes, Midoriya. Can I come with you? I'll help you stop him." "No, Midoriya, you cannot." "Sensei, we will stop him together. Understood?" "Yes, Midoriya, let's go." So they both went, and then they started fighting against each of the villains. Deku activated heroic instinct. Right now he did not have the complete. Right now he had like the form that Goku had, that one. And so basically he was fighting off every villain with Aizawa Sensei. Now while Aizawa Sensei and Deku were doing that, all the young heroes in training, all of Class 1A were just there looking at the amazing power and amazing duo that both of them had. And so they were looking in awe. But when all of a sudden a black shadow appeared. And then came Bakugo. He didn't care anymore. He was like, no, this is time. I'm not gonna let Deku go over me. No, I'm gonna surpass Deku and show everybody that I am the best hero. I am better than everyone. I am amazing. And so Bakugo, with his jerky attitude, went and he said, explosion. And then he threw an explosion but missed. But then he turned back around using his explosion and hit the neck. Because in this kind of mode, when Bakugo is really angry, for some reason he gets kind of a bit smarter than usual. Like when he was fighting Deku the second time, he was smarter. He was going for all those moves against Deku. And so that's basically why I'm saying that. Right now his battle instincts are much sharpened and much more better. So basically Deku doesn't. So basically, Kurogiri doesn't really have a chance. Or the mysterious purple man. And so he just teleports everybody away. When Deku sees this, he gets a bit angry and lets off a bit of killing intent and starts freezing everybody. Think of this as Conqueror's Hockey, but just a killer Conqueror's Hockey. That's just like releasing deathly aura instead of like a willpower aura, making everybody just fall down on the ground. And so he decided to go look for Jiro while taking out villains. He said, Aizawa-sensei, hold them off. I'll go help the students. Alright, Midoriya. Alright, Midoriya, I'll go help them. Now go get them. And so Deku went and he started destroying every single villain that got in his way. These were all small fry. These guys were nothing compared to All Might or Aizawa. Aizawa is mopping the floor with these guys. These villains, are we sure that they're even professional? There's no way that they're this bad at just taking out one guy. This is amazing, even phenomenally embarrassing. They're all grown men and they're being taken out by children. Shame on them. Why? Like, you guys should be better than this. You should not be taken down by us. And he was just talking to himself about this, like, you know what, never mind, I'm just gonna beat him up. So he just beats all of them up, and then he says, look, I don't want to hurt you, but you have to just get out of my way, and I won't do anything. And they're like, fine, kid, we'll get out of your way. Oh, nice. So he's like, alright, now which one of you knows where the boss is? And they turn around and they point at Shigaraki. Deku says, you're free to go. Then he goes and he senses Jiro's key or something going down. Because guys, he has key sensing because his senses are sharpened so high they can legit feel the key of others. So if you guys blame me for this, who the hell cares? So Deku went and then he saw Jiro in trouble. And he decided, you know what? Might as well. So he went and saved her and Pikachu. Pikachu and the creation. He also saved Jiro. So he said, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. And then Kaminari went and said, Pikachu. Okay, take two. He said, Kaminari, get out of here. Okay, I'll get out of here. So he went away with Momo and Jiro. Deku then took out all the villains and then he went back. Then he saw Tsuyu and Mineta in danger, so he saved them as well, because his eyesight is also enhanced. Yes, Deku has tons of enhancements, guys, okay? I'm not going to make him super OP until the All For One fight. By then, yeah, everybody's screwed at then. And so, Deku went and he started beating the hell of all the villains underwater. Yes, my guys, underwater. This man's swimming and destroying them villains. And so, Deku decided, alright, I'll just help him a bit more and then I'll leave. So he left, destroyed all the villains, brought them to safety. Then he saw Aizawa getting killed, legit destroyed by the Nomu. Deku did not like what he was seeing. Aizawa was his mentor, his kind of like an uncle figure right now. And he's not going to let anybody hurt his family. So he went toward and he hit the Nomu. Unfortunately, it did no damage. Yeah. And he's like, what? Why is it not doing any damage? Starts hitting him faster and faster, but he still's not able to damage the Nomu. Then Shigaraki comes up and he says, you stupid boy. You can't hurt my Nomu. He has shock absorption, and he has enhanced strength and speed. He was meant to kill All Might. What? But don't you guys know that I beat All Might at 100%? And everybody be like, what? All the villains heard this, Aizawa heard this, and Shigaraki heard this, and Kurogi heard this. They're like, what? You defeated the number 1 hero. Kid, don't make me laugh. I feel like he was just going easy on you. Really, Shiggy? Is that really what you want to say? That is not my name. And he started scratching his head. He started yelling like a spoiled brat that he is. So Deku said, alright, it's time to put a child down for nap time. So with the seething aura. And he's like, Shigaraki, if you don't move out of the way right now, I will kill you in cold blood and laugh while I spread your remains around the facility. And then Shigaraki took this very seriously and decided to leave at that moment. He just left the Nomu there. It was only Kurogiri and Shigaraki. But Shigaraki's last order was, kill the kid and kill that girl over there with the headphone jack. It looks like she's important to him. When Deku heard that, he started getting faster and faster. He's like, I have to get faster. No, even faster. I cannot let them hurt her. I will destroy anybody who hurts her. And so he started getting faster and faster, and his body starts getting acclimated to heroic instinct. His body starts getting used to it, remembering the feeling. Heroic instinct has just turned off midway through the battle, and the Nomu catches Deku's arm and throws him away. He then turns towards Jiro and starts menacingly walking towards her. Deku knew that his time was up with his quirk, but he was not going to stop there, and so he still decided to run and started fighting the Nomu. He was doing nothing. The Nomu just felt like he felt like it was snowing. It's like a snowdrop was coming on it. But for some reason, every time the Nomu went for a hit, Deku was dodging, like the Matrix. It seems that his body's gotten used to the feeling of heroic instinct. It was at this moment that Deku knew that he needs to bring this power out. Then all of a sudden, he kicks the Nomu, jumps away, and he starts yelling, and then he transforms into the mighty, complete, heroic instinct, getting all of that in his hairdo. And yeah, that's my Z Warriors, is where I'm going to be ending today's part of What If Deku had Heroic Instinct Part 3. Now, I know you guys are not satisfied with this ending, but hey, I need to keep you guys on your toes. That can give you all the excitement in one episode, am I right? Now, I just want to keep you on your toes, keep it suspenseful, so you guys have something to look forward to in the next episode. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Your favorite YouTuber, Teen Shallot, is out of here. Bye-bye.